Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another trivia night. This week, the topic is going to be about puppy dogs. Yeah, I thought it would be a good idea to try maybe something like animals for once. I'm trying to make my topic ideas as diverse and random as possible. That way, they don't seem like predictable, bland, or anything like that. All right. Anyways, I already have the questions here and the answers over here. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get started. And remember, we're not doing this to win or lose or anything like that. The whole point of this is just to get together and have fun. All right. Right. Everyone ready? Oh, first I need to make sure my timer's working because I still remember the first week when it wouldn't activate the moment I pressed the start button for some reason. Happened a few times, like 3, I think. Anyways, question number 1. What is the name of the three-headed dog that guards the trapdoor in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone? 30 seconds starts now. Any guesses? Oh, we already got something. We already got 5. That's actually pretty good. All right, that's 1 fluffy, 2 fluffy, 3 fluffy, 4 fluffy, 5 fluffy. All right. Now to see if everyone got it right. Well, everyone who answered anyway. All right. Yep, the answer is fluffy. I wasn't sure how many people would think that's a trick question, think it was Cerberus or something, because, they both have 3 heads. But figured it was worth it. Sorry, my head kind of itches a little. Probably something about the weird temperature situation that's been going on here in Kansas. I don't know why, but it's been like warm one day and kind of cold the next day. Not like winter coat cold, but like cold enough to at least need a hoodie. Not sure what that mess is about. All right. Question number 2. In the classic cartoon Scooby Doo, what breed of dog is Scooby? 30 seconds starts now. I think there was at least 1 or 2 episodes from the original series that may have explicitly said what his breed was. I think it was the one with the, what was he, a medicine man or something? Guy with the massive mask. Can't remember what his name was. It wasn't the guy with the purple and red outfit, it was the other one. Good grief, has it been that long? All right. The answer is Great Dane. Sorry, I don't know why the timer didn't go off, in case anyone's wondering why they couldn't hear it. Believe me, I'm as confused as you are. All right. Question number 3. What was the name of the first living creature to orbit the Earth? 30 seconds starts now. Any guesses? Okay, we got 1 guess, 2 Lycas. That was weird. I don't know if you guys heard that, but for some reason, the timer just kind of like, the timer's ringing just like suddenly went quiet on its own without me doing anything. I swear I don't know why it's doing that, so I apologize. All right. Anyways, the answer was Laika, the dog from the Soviet Union. While we were doing chimps, they were doing dogs. How crazy is that? Actually, I think they did the dogs first, and then we kind of followed them by doing the chimpanzees. Not sure how it got to that point, but that's what happened. Yeah, probably because my phone is like crazy old. Like, this is an iPhone 8, by the way. I haven't had a new phone since the release of that live action version of The Lion King. Anyone who remembers when that came out would know exactly how old that is. This to circle the moon. Oh, cool. All right. Question number 4. In the movie The Wizard of Oz, what was the name of Dorothy's dog and what breed was he? 30 seconds starts now. Unlike Scooby Doo, I don't think anyone ever explicitly said what breed he was in the movie. At least not that I remember. I probably need a new shampoo or something. I gotta be honest with you, Adam. I don't think anyone ever said out loud what his breed was during the movie. Anyways, the answer is Toto, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but it's Cairn Terrier, Carine Terrier. I don't know. It's spelled Cairn Terrier. Not sure how that's pronounced, but apparently that's what he is. I guess I would expect a terrier breed of some sort, given the body shape and the hair texture. Right? Well, he was a terrier of some kind. All right. Question number 5. Which animated dog lives in the town of Quahog and enjoys martinis? 30 seconds starts now. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I should probably head to Verizon soon. Anyways, the answer is Brian Griffin. And for those of you who said just Brian and didn't give a last name, don't worry about it. I know who you're talking about, so it's totally fine. All right. Wait, is that what happened the first week why I couldn't hear it before? All right. Question number 6. Which dog breed is known for its distinctive blue-black tongue? 30 seconds starts now. I should probably keep my eye on this in case I somehow miss it. All right, the answer was Chow Chow. You know those big dogs that kind of almost look like lions? Their faces are kind of smushed a little. You might have seen a few videos of those on YouTube. I need to do something about the mouse sensitivity on this thing. All right. Question number 7. What is the fastest breed of dog capable of reaching speeds up to 45 miles per hour? The 30 seconds start now. I think there was a certain episode of The Simpsons that kind of gave that answer. Oh, there you are, Willow. right. The answer is greyhound. Yep, you got it. All right, just a heads up, this next question contains a word that I'm still not sure how to pronounce, so I apologize in advance for that. Anyways, question number 8. The Basenji dog, I think that's how it's pronounced, is unique because it doesn't bark. What is the specific sound it makes instead? 30 seconds starts now. I think it's Basenji or Basenji, I'm not sure. I need to look that up. What do you think, Willow? All right, the answer is a yodel or baru. Hold on, I think I found a video on YouTube that I can play for you guys to hear. Yeah, no, thank you, Ad. Yeah, apparently they sound something like that. Yeah, she is a cutie. Wait, where'd she go? Oh, nope, she's over there now. All right, where was I? Oh, yeah. Question number 9. Which breed, originally from the Mediterranean, is famous for its hypoallergenic white curly coat and cheerful disposition? 30 seconds starts now. Hello, Willow. Enjoy this cameo of Willow's cat tail while you figure out the answer. Okay, getting a few poodles over here. I wouldn't say hostile, just plain annoying. What, you got an answer? What do you think it is, Willow? Please don't bite me. All right, I might be pronouncing it wrong, so please forgive me for this. Bichon Freezy, Bichon Fries. Hold on a sec. I think I could just type it here or something, so you can tell me if I'm pronouncing it right or not. It spells something like this. Again, I could be pronouncing it wrong, so I apologize for that. Yeah, tell me about it, especially when the ads are about something that you don't even need. Interesting of how a lot of people seem to think poodle, though I think I might have a pretty good idea as to why that is. All right. Yeah, she's got the cutest tail ever. You hear that, Willow? You got the cutest tail. Oh, okay. I won't pet you. She's in a mood. Hey, chill out. What's your problem? All right, question number 10. Dalmatians are born with what color coat? 30 seconds starts now. Yeah, he need to go chill out. You seriously gonna try to bite me from under the desk, you little weirdo? Right? Anyways, 30 seconds are up. The answer is white. It's kind of like the situation with pandas. They're all born white, but eventually, as they age, the spots grow, or rather, they fade in. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but you probably get what I'm saying. All right, where was I? Oh yeah. Yeah, when is she not going bananas? Am I right? She's just being a weird cat. Anyways, question number 11. A dog's sense of smell is estimated to be how many times more powerful than a human's? 30 seconds starts now. You seriously need to get your nails clipped. Nope, I heard it that time. Right. Anyways, the answer is now this is going to sound surprising to you guys about 10,000 to 100,000 times more powerful. Yep, apparently a dog's sense of smell is that strong. Well, I guess it would explain some things, right? All right, let's see. We're at number 12, I believe. Yep, here we go. Yep. Right, someone's still in her crazy mood. All right. Yeah, right? No kidding, that is nuts. All right, anyways, question number 12. Which part of a dog's body is as unique as a human's fingerprint? 30 seconds starts now. Any guesses? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I don't think dogs have fingerprints now that I think about it. Yeah, they probably don't. Anyways, the answer is the nose. Apparently, they have a unique nose print. I didn't even know that was a thing until I started doing the research. All right. Now on to question number 3. No, not 3, 13. All right. True or false? Dogs are completely colorblind and see only in black and white. 30 seconds starts now. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you. Okay, we got 2 falses, 3 falses, 1 true. Yeah, how do you think they even determined that? I mean, did they like switch minds with the dog or something? Like, how do you think they figured that out? I mean, it's not exactly the same thing as like seeing if a person is colorblind or not. Depends on the dog. That's an interesting one. All right, apparently it's false. They see only blues and yellows. Kind of makes you wonder how they determined that. I wanted to look that up because I cannot for the life of me figure out how exactly science has figured that out. I mean, it's not like they have a translator and a dog just like up and tell them, I only see blues and yellows. Really? I don't think I saw that episode. All right. Question number 14. What is the name of the third eyelid that dogs possess to protect their eyes? 30 seconds starts now. Any guesses? I'm surprised they even have one. All right. Now, I might be mispronouncing this, but bear with me. I believe it's pronounced nictitating membrane, or HA. Yep. I think I might have gotten it right that time. Right. Now, question number 15. Which breed has such a keen sense of smell that its testimony is admissible in some U.S. courts? 30 seconds starts now. I mean, she kind of was, I guess. Even though she was the one who more or less instigated the whole mess. All right, the answer is the bloodhound. I mean, it makes sense considering that they've been able to track humans since pretty much forever, I guess. All right. Question number 16. Oh, the bloodhound, in case you're not familiar with it's those big dogs that have kind of droopy faces, long floppy ears, a little on the big side. I know Bloody Cornelius never had a dog. In fact, he never had any pets to begin with. All right, question number 16. In Greek mythology, what is the name of the multi-headed hound that guards the gates of the underworld? 30 seconds starts now. Well, I know for sure they're not the same entity. All right. The answer is Cerberus. Oh, and for those of you who weren't entirely sure how to spell it, it's something like this. I noticed that one of you wasn't entirely sure how it's spelled, so here you go, just in case. All right. All right, question number 17. During which historical period did the pug become the official dog of the House of Orange in the Netherlands? 30 seconds starts now. Good grief, I've been itching all day today. All right, the answer was the Renaissance era, specifically the 16th century. All right, on to number 18. Tell me about it. Anyways, the question number 18. The Newfoundland breed was famously used to help save people from what specific danger? 30 seconds starts now. You've probably seen a Newfoundland before. Those big brown dogs, super fluffy, massive tongues. I mean, can you imagine receiving kisses from dogs like that? That is so true, Joseph. All right. The answer is drowning. Therefore, water rescue. All right. Question number 19. What is the smallest breed of dog in the world named after a state in Mexico? The 30 seconds start now. Any guesses? Deputy Chihuahua. That almost sounds like a good name for a dog character. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you guys, even I struggle to spell it sometimes, so I can totally understand where you're coming from. Anyways, the answer is the Chihuahua. And also, for those who weren't entirely sure how to spell it, I'm going to go ahead and paste it down here in case anyone's wondering. Yeah, imagine how many people today are still struggling to figure out how to spell that breed. All right, now for this final question, this is probably the easiest one since I feel like this is something that everyone would know. Well, I think so. I don't know. I can't really speak for everyone, so I guess maybe. Anyways, question number 20. Which breed was favored by Queen Elizabeth II, of which she owned more than 30 during her reign? 30 seconds starts now. Can you imagine living with 30 dogs? Good thing she lived in that castle, otherwise, how can you possibly have so many dogs at a time, right? British dog and poodle mix. That actually sounds cute. Right? All right. The answer is the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. I didn't even know there was a specific breed name until I actually started doing the research, but those who said corgi, you're technically correct because, well, a corgi is a corgi, right? Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Honestly, it's no wonder she loved corgis because they're just so stinking cute. I mean, those little legs, and imagine how fluffy they must be. All right, well, that's the 20 questions, and since we have some time before the hour's up, I usually just spend the rest of the hour just like talking to you guys on the chat, see how everyone's doing. Willow's been awfully quiet. I wonder if she has gone to sleep somewhere. Possibly went to chill on her little box tower I keep in my room. Yep. So, anyways, how is everyone today? Look at that. We're now up to 7. Oh, I also have something I need to tell you guys too. Yeah, I'm also doing pretty good. Yeah, there's always someone just spewing nonsense. All right, just a heads up to you guys. On May 16th, I'm not entirely. I don't think I'll be able to do the usual 3 p.m. Because I got a shift that day that doesn't end until like after 3 p.m. So I'm not entirely sure if I should like either like move it to the day before, like on a Friday, or just like postpone it till next. Well, definitely not next Saturday. See, my current job, I'm not gonna say what it is because obviously it's like one of those things you don't like make public on the internet, you know. But basically, I've been getting more shifts now, and because of that, I may not be able to do Saturdays as much as I used to. So I'm thinking maybe rather than doing Saturdays, I like maybe try making them on Fridays because based on what I have so far, it seems like that might be the best approach. What do you think? Should I just go with Fridays at this point and do the Saturdays for like the days I don't have work, or what sounds good to you guys? I'm totally chill with anything because at the end of the day, the whole point of this is to like find a time for everyone to get together, you know? Yeah, I mean, Fridays are still technically the weekend, right? Probably better than Sundays, I guess. All right, thank you, James. Appreciate it. Yeah, that reminds me, I should probably. Yeah, I was thinking it was either like move it to Fridays or just like maybe adjust the air times. Wait, does the term airtime even work with live streams like this? I mean, it's not a TV or anything. Well, unless you use YouTube TV, in which case I guess yeah, it would count to an extent. Well, that's nice. All right, so I guess it's settled then. Rather than Saturdays at 3 p.m., we're going to go with Fridays at 3 p.m. And on those rare occurrences where I might have like work on Fridays but not on Saturdays some weeks, I'll just like go with the Saturdays at 3 p.m., assuming that's how that week's going to go down. But since I could always do notifications to let people know in advance when the next live stream is, you probably won't even need me to like tell you every time when I'm doing my next thing, right? Oh, cool. You got a German Shepherd? When I was growing up, we had a German Shepherd named Rika. I probably already told you guys about this in a previous stream, but we had this German Shepherd named Rika, and she was she was a character, that's for sure. Like she was like a rather timid dog, like one that's unusually timid for a German Shepherd. The only time she's ever like shown any aggression, or if you would even call it that, is like when she barks at someone, but it's not like the aggressive kind of bark. It was more like the one short kind of bark, the one that was kind of like it was something like that. But Rika only did that when she's like, it's like her stranger danger thing, where she sees someone she's not too familiar with, and rather than get aggressive or anything like that, like you'd expect a German Shepherd to do, Rika rather just like keeps her distance, like make sure she's like a certain amount of feet away from you. And if she feels like she's being cornered, only then will she like bark. Like she never really tried biting anyone or anything like that. Actually, now I think about it, I don't think Rika ever bit anyone. Guess she was never the type. And honestly, that's kind of a relief. Alright. Plus, if I'm being honest with you guys, sometimes I feel like Willow kind of acts like a dog because ever since I got her, she's had like a really like a weird obsession of like snuggling with people. Like every time someone enters my place, she's immediately like, "Hi, hi, I'm Willow. Can you pet me, please?" Like her tail just starts moving faster, and she just would like not leave that person alone. Sometimes she'll even try sniffing your hair. I don't know why she does it, but it's pretty cute, and at least she's a friendly cat. Alright, since Harry Potter was mentioned a bit twice, who's your favorite character from that franchise? Mine is Surfer Snape. James, I have not thought about that in a long time, if I'm being completely honest with you. Even now, I'm not entirely sure who that would be. I can easily list who my least favorite would be. Certain pink wearing nutcase who thinks that she knows how to run a school would definitely be my least favorite. Okay. Let's see. If I had to guess, I would probably have to go with. I don't know. They would probably have to give me a moment to think about that because I gotta be honest with you, I've never thought of that before in my life. Yep. All right. Where have I missed? Sorry, sometimes when I start talking, I forget where in the chat I've already read the answers to. Not answers, but like who's already written what. Well, it's extremely clean. Yeah, she can be like that sometimes. I don't know if it's because Willow is like extremely social or something else, but yeah, she can be clingy at times. Sometimes she'll just like sit at random parts of the condo and just kind of like stare me down. It's weird. At least she's not hurting anyone. A Karen on steroids. Yeah, that sounds about right. Who doesn't hate Umbridge? Who indeed? That's true. Yeah, you're not wrong about that, James. Like, I don't care if she's a cat person like me. Being a cat person does not excuse you for being a total nuisance. Right. Sorry, my arm's itching a little. All right, let's see. What else? Well, now that I got that whole situation with the potential scheduling conflicts out of the way, that's relief. Yeah, have her sent to Azkaban, see how she deals with the other prisoners. I can think of worse things than that. Or rather, have her sent to Netheros, which, those of you who are unfamiliar, is actually a fictional prison from my Beyond universe. I mean, in weird strictness aside, you gotta admit, Snape was definitely one of the best professors Hogwarts could ask for. Like, not only does he actually know what he's talking about when teaching his classes, he always went out of his way to make sure that his students are safe. You gotta respect teachers like that, you know? Well, since we're all talking about Harry Potter or now, I should probably let you all know that I've also done the sorting hat quiz thing, and my result was Ravenclaw. You know what's funny is that about a few months before I actually got around to doing that, my sister once told me that she he predicts that if I ever did that test, she thinks I'm most likely a Ravenclaw. And lo and behold, guess what I saw in those results? Sure enough, she turned out to be right. Well, thanks, Adam. I really appreciate that. I think in my case, it might be a mix of the intelligence slash the creative parts because I know that creativity is like a major thing for Ravenclaw. So, in a lot of ways, it actually makes sense, especially since the nice shade of blue they use to represent that house almost looks like that you'd see on a sapphire, which happens to be my birthstone, September. And also, I gotta be honest with you guys, there was a point in time where I thought about having the rest of the Mystic Daggers do the sorting hat ceremony. However, I'm not entirely sure what some of them would end up getting. I mean, Boris would probably get yellow, but only mainly because yellow is like his signature color. And Abel, given his history and his overall personality, he would definitely pass for a Slytherin. And as for the others, the only ones I'm not sure about are Marceline and Ace Ventura, though I guess with Ace Ventura it's kind of hard to tell. I guess he would probably be more of a. Maybe he would pass for a Gryffindor. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah, I remember that from your videos, Callum. Well, I'm sure a lot of you would be happy to know that yellow is a color often associated with happiness. Like, you know how in a lot of situations when happy faces are drawn with like yellow faces? That's not a coincidence. That was not at random. The real reason happy faces are painted with the color yellow rather than anything else is the simple fact that yellow is the color of happiness. It's true. Oh, I think that might have been a typo. Oh, Sailor Moon. At first I was like, wait, what's Sailor Moon? Like, oh yeah, that Sailor Moon thing. I don't know. The skirts are a little too short for my liking, but other than that, at least they're like overall good characters. Yeah, maybe they should have mixed that vinegar with the dip. I don't know if that's too mean, but given the situation, I'd say it was more or less warranted. Actually, now I think about it, can the dip from Who Framed Roger Rabbit even affect humans? Because I don't think that was ever established. What do you guys think? Well, you're not wrong about that, Adam. I mean, being a entity that was basically created by the Norse god of mischief, you really can't trust entities like that. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure that the dip can affect regular humans like you or me. It probably won't do anything to us, right? So, like, would it be safe for the other students and just unsafe for the mask? What do you think? I think I might know why pink is associated with embarrassment. Like, you know how sometimes when characters are like doing the expression of embarrassment, their cheeks get all pink. Pink. That might be part of the reason. I mean, let's see. What do you say? I believe Milo was a Jack Russell. He was definitely one of the smaller doggos. Hmm. How do I- Yeah, that's one of the multiple reasons I don't bother with Discord. Honestly, I feel like Discord has more or less gone downhill in recent years. Well, thankfully, we got like other platforms for stuff like that. Like we got Instagram, we got this YouTube thing, and what was the name of that one live stream thing? What was it called? StreamYard or something? You're very welcome, madam. Streaming Ward. Okay. Oh, StreamYard. Yeah, the autocorrect can be a huge nuisance at time. Anyways, I don't think I've ever asked this before, but since trying to come up with different themes, it has been like, well, not coming up with different things, like deciding which one to do next. Has been like a bit of a challenge at times. I'm thinking maybe like after each live stream, I should probably like put up a post asking everyone what they think would be a good idea for the next week's stream theme. Stream theme. I did not just do that. So, anyways, yeah, once this stream is over, I'm gonna go ahead and put up a post asking everyone what they think next week's trivia should be about. Be it like history, certain countries, like social studies stuff, or even something completely random, like facts about stars or something like that. Like whatever anything goes as long as it's like appropriate, like nothing weird. I wasn't able to confirm this, but when I played that video to see what that one dog breed's yodel sounds like, was anyone else able to hear it? Because I'm not entirely sure how the microphone thing on this thing works. Like, if it only works on my end, or if it can like also pick up what's being said on the screen. Did anyone else get to hear it? If not, I apologize for that. That was kind of like a last minute, rather last second decision on my part. What about Star Wars? Oh, you were suggesting what the next theme would be, right? Yeah, that's definitely one idea. Yeah, I mean, those are appropriate topics, so I don't see anything wrong with that. Plus, I feel like people are more likely to know the answers anyhow, so all in all, I think it might be better for everyone. Yeah, that's another helpful idea. I should probably write this down on a Google document or something. All right. Star Wars and Disney. All right. Oh, wrong button. Well, we already got a few ideas so far. Looks like we got something about Star Wars, Disney, DC, and hmm, also Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. All right, so far we got Star Wars, Disney, DC, I believe. Yep, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Children's TV. Yep, that's why I added the Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network ideas. I think a lot of us grew up with that. And of course, Zelda. Can't forget Zelda. I mean, we already did Mario for last week, so may as well go with Zelda too, right? And Pokemon? Oh, shit, I should probably write that down. Super Sentai? Am I saying that right? I should probably look it up just in case. There's well, since Mortal Kombat 2 is coming soon, I should probably do that a lot sooner, huh? Why did I not use an actual document? All right. Hey, is anyone familiar with that restaurant that's called Sonic? I don't think this was ever established, but I can't help but suspect that the restaurant might have been named after that character, but I've yet to see any evidence indicating that that might be the case. I mean, it could be called Sonic for a different reason. What do you guys think? Well, thanks, Joseph. I really appreciate that. Oh, that's the Japanese name for Power Rangers. Okay, now I get it. Come to think of it, I could have sworn I once saw like a video or something of them wearing what looks like ancient Japanese attire of some sorts. They kind of looked like they were dressed in something similar to like a samurai outfit, I guess. Hmm. Huh, well, that's interesting. Thanks for a fun fact, Adam. Yeah, I was able to add the anime idea to my thing over here. Yeah, it should be enough for now. I think we have enough to like last maybe a couple of months, probably. Nice. When I'm done with this stream, the first thing I'm gonna do is get a glass of water because my throat is feeling so dry right now. Oh, I remember that one video where Adam and the Adamantiums were dressed in different Ranger colors. And let me tell you, it wasn't hard to guess who the green one was. The body language alone was enough to tell that that was definitely Rita. If she got a headache just by being near the Power Rangers, just imagine how she must have felt when she was actually wearing one of their suits. I'm sure there's been like a few like superhero TV shows or comic books and whatnot where someone else took the lead. I mean, it has been necessary in some cases. I think it just depends on like the circumstances, like the reasons for why Red would not have been a good, would not have been as much of a suitable leader in that case. Like maybe if the Yellow Ranger had something that he didn't, or something. No, that's the best I can come up with. Good one. Oh, hey, Josh, how are you? We were just talking about what next week's trivia topic should be about. Yeah, she definitely has one of the more unique hairstyles. I'll give her that. Yeah, come to think of it, wasn't she wearing brown? I'm gonna be honest, it's been a long time since I've seen a Sailor Moon TV episode or anything, so I might be not remembering some details correctly. Interesting timing. Yeah, I guess that's one way to make a character memorable. Just give him a weird hairstyle. Well, anyways, I think that's it for this week. Thank you all so much for joining this week's trivia, and I'll see you all next time. Though I believe next time it's going to be a Friday one rather than a Saturday one. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you around. Bye.